Hey guys, what's up? Good morning. I always do that. I have to get ready to head into the office for the day. I'm dressed kind of bummily. I have been meaning to do something with this mess on top of my head. However, I'm working out and stuff, and I feel like, what's the point, honestly? Okay. So, what I'm coming on here this morning to talk about is that people are watching you, okay? And what I mean by that is people are seeing what you're doing, and they're taking a look at you, and they're either saying, like, that is something that I want to move towards. There's a positive attitude there. This person makes me feel good about myself. Or people are watching you and saying, oh, they're feeding exactly what I need, right? Like, I'm looking for negativity. You know, even though we say that we're not, sometimes we are. Sometimes we're looking for somebody else to help us wallow in our own self-pity. So that's kind of what this video is about. I've got a few minutes before I have to head into the office. I am procrastinating, so I figured why not hop on here and do this video. So I was having a conversation with a girlfriend of mine last week, like towards the end of the week, and I said I was going to do this video because it's something I've been thinking about. So okay, so I've seen this from a couple different angles. So there is a girl that I work with right now, and I look at her and I'm like, oh wow, she's lost weight. So she's lost a lot of weight in a short period of time. I think that she may have had surgery, which is completely fine. But I'm just like, wow, I noticed. But I haven't said anything to her, right? I said something to my husband about it, and I'm saying something to you guys about it. And I looked at her and I was like, wow, okay, she's doing her thing. Now, I haven't really had the opportunity to say something to her because she's either with other people or, like, you can just tell, like, she's busy. She's in the office, she's busy. So, as a matter of fact, I think I see her now walking into the office. But I just haven't said anything to her. We're not real close anyway, but I have noticed, and I'm like, okay. And I noticed that, you know, she goes for walks at lunchtime and things like that. So I see that she, you know, she's definitely doing her thing. I haven't really seen her go get any sodas from the vending machine. So all those things I'm picking up on. And when I do get the chance to, like, speak to her, I'm gonna, you know, acknowledge the fact that she looks good, and it seems like she's changing her health habits, which is an excellent thing to do. But I haven't gone out of the way, so that's kind of like my point. The other thing too I'm gonna say is that when I was doing my prep before, there were a lot, everybody noticed I lost weight. Everybody noticed I lost weight. I mean, there's no question about it. But some people would come up to me and say, like, oh wow, I can really tell that you're losing weight. And a lot of those people tended to be those who lost weight themselves. So they're like, I noticed it, you know, I just want to let you know, like, hey, I see you. There were a couple people that would walk up to me and say, hey, like, I noticed that, you know, you've lost weight. And this is like a year later, right? They're like, I noticed that you lost weight, and I'm just wondering, like, how you did it. So people are watching you, people notice. I have 2 different Facebook accounts. I guess I won't delete my first Facebook account because there's too much stuff on there, too many memories. I'm just like, I'm gonna hold on to this. But I was going through and I was looking at it, and I'm like, wow, you can really see the change in my own attitude. And you can also see, like, when I first started losing weight, I might get like 1 or 2, 3 likes on something, maybe a comment when I was talking about weight loss. People just don't want to comment on that stuff. Then when they see that you've done it, then you'll start getting private messages, and you'll get more likes and more comments on things. But it's like people just kind of, like, they stay back. So when you feel that you need, like, the most support, it tends to go away. And then you find that you're doing it really for yourself. And I think that really makes a difference. That just hit me. That just came to me. So there's that. So just just know that there are people that are looking and watching. They may not comment, they may not say anything to you, but they are. And also consider this, okay? So my girlfriend lost a lot of weight. She competed, and I was like, man, I'd like to do that one day, right? And it was something that I had thought about for a long time, but I wasn't really like serious about it at all. I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool, but I'm not gonna do it. You know, I say I want to do it, but I'm not gonna do it. And then I went through a really hard time, and seeing her do it, I'm like, wow, I can do that, right? So in turn, her doing a competition gave me some inspiration and motivation to do my competition, which in turn then helped give, like, for example, Greg, the inspiration and motivation to get healthier, and he got rid of his diabetes. So that's like a big deal, how that little trickle down effect, like you don't even realize the lives that you could be affecting with something so simple. So just because people aren't in your face all the time saying, hey, 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 I see what you're doing, doesn't mean that they're, you know, are y'all catching what I'm saying? Hopefully you are. So anyway, I think I've procrastinated enough. What did I miss? You'll have to go back. I was just talking about you. Actually, Dawn, Greg and I were talking about you yesterday, and you'll be in one of my vlogs in the next few days. So, but yeah. So just keep this in mind, that you know there are people that are watching you. Do something positive with that, right? You don't want to be the one that somebody looks at and says, well, I don't like that attitude. I don't want to do that. That's not going to bring anything of wealth into my life, depending on what your idea of wealth is. So that's just something to think about. I will say this, Greg made me feel really good last night, because he said to me, he was like, you know what? He was like, I'm really proud of you. He was like, I was really proud of you last week. He says, you didn't even call me, because I told him, I was like, I said, I'm going to go in here and get the new key tag to the gym, and then I'll call you when I'm done, when I'm heading back to work. I worked out for 20 minutes. I sent him a picture. I was like, hey, look, I worked out for 20 minutes. And then I called him on my way back to the office, and he was like, I thought you weren't going to work out. I was like, oh, yeah, well, I changed my mind. I decided to. So he's just like, I'm really proud. He says, I can tell there's a difference in your attitude and everything, and I just feel like everything is changing in my life for positive. Thank goodness, because I've been kind of on a downward spiral there for a little bit, but definitely feeling better and more at it. And I just want to be a positive light in this world and not bringing everyone down and being a negative. So we're going to try to like just keep on with this motivational thing. We're just going to keep moving with it and go with it. I'm excited. I'm happy. All right. I'm all smiley. Last time I did this on Friday, I think, I was like really happy, and then I went into work and it just dropped like immediately. We don't even know what happened. All right, now I'm gonna head inside and get this work day going, and I will catch up with you guys later. If you have any questions or have any topic ideas, leave me a comment, let me know. I like doing this. I seem to get inspiration in the morning, and I just want to ramble, or procrastinate, one or the other. All right, peace out. Have a good day.